What is up, Heroes of Dominion? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. So good to see everyone here. My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. We are live for the next 60 minutes, and we're going to talk about some stuff. I can't wait to talk about stuff. Hope that you all are ready to talk about some stuff. Hot ham and cheese sounds good. Griff. Oh man, we're gonna talk a little bit more about Facebook and web today than we usually are than Hero Wars Mobile. But I do want to start off with the Hero Wars Mobile stuff to just get it out of the way, if you all don't mind. I think that we have a big day ahead of us, and we need to get going. So over on Hero Wars Mobile's Facebook page, we had this post a couple of hours ago, basically announcing that Synergy is the event that's going live tonight on Hero Wars Mobile in about 9 hours or so. And this event appears to be just a standard 3-day event. Now, why does this matter? Because of this special solar skin, right? Limited time to get this skin and rank it up on Hero Wars Mobile. I was hoping for a 5 or a 7-day event to make it a little easier for some players to get access to and to upgrade this skin a little bit, but it sticking to the 3-day kind of situation here. Now, obviously, the tasks are going to be different because you have to accrue. Let's see, you need to get glittering boxes. which are bought with solar coins. So you have to complete some tasks. Like, what are the tasks to get these solar coins? Loadrunner doesn't have that information yet. There's no task list yet. Otherwise, I would have made a post about it. Mobile players. Again, I'm not a fan of this situation at all. And, you know, it's an easy thing for me to boycott, but I'm going to boycott it nonetheless. And, you know, like going forward, I will continue to express my disinterest in this system. I don't like limited time stuff. And now we know for absolute certainty that any player that starts September 1st or beyond will never have a full strength Lars. Like, that's just an absolute fact now. Any new player that starts on September 1st or beyond will never have a fully built, a full power Lars. Will never again have a full power Lars. They're just running with it. It is what it is. It's tough because FOMO, or the fear of missing out, and I know I've talked about this a couple of times in streams already, and you guys are probably tired of me hearing about this and complaining about it, but the emotion of FOMO is one of the various emotions that game developers like Nexters or Kismet or whatever, they capitalize on this psychology of fear of missing out for long-term players. The early short-term players get constant dopamine dumps. Knuckler, because I asked them, is it limited time? Is it only during this 3-day event? And they confirmed that it is. They did confirm that it is. Things could change. They did say that they were never adding new Titans. But I'm not hopeful. Fear of yanking Dorian. Farting out massive odors. FOMO. So they prey on the, you know, the dopamine spikes early, like the first week of playing the game, to get you to continue to playing the game. And then, as we know, unless you're spending the dopamine spikes for completing tasks and the quests and collecting all the rewards and all of that, that gets further and further apart until you start dealing with these annualized, in some regards, events, right? Which happen all along. Not it doesn't just start happening once you have an aged account or whatever. You know, you come across an Amira event, or a Celeste event, or a Martha event, or a Fafnir event, or whatever, and you gotta jump into it. Some events you can skip. Jorgen Soulstone events are amazing, but like a Judge Soulstone event or a Rufus Soulstone event, because of how you can get their Soulstones as opposed to Jorgen's Soulstones, it's a problem. It's a problem. Because, you know, you never know when the event's going to happen again. And if the hero doesn't have an easy way to get their soul stones, man, it doesn't feel good to just let the event tick away, right? It does not feel good. And the fear of missing out is incredibly powerful. And anybody that's in sales or marketing and branding understands this, or you should. And that is exactly what's happening here. I am surprised they're not marketing this harder, if I'm being honest. Aside from this one single post on Facebook. And of course, the appropriate post over there on Twitter, right? Aside from this one post, they haven't really marketing it. They haven't really marketed it much at all. Contrasting that with, you know, large changes like the you know, a big new activity that's coming, or a big change coming to the game. Now, we may see a bunch of posts about it once the event goes live, I guess, this weekend. So I guess we can keep an eye out for that. But I hate it. I don't hate many things, but I hate this. I hate limited time only stuff. And not because of new players. Because of new players will never have the opportunity. This is worse than the beach skins on the Eternal Sunshine season. This is worse. This is worse because at least players that are just getting rank team level 65 or whatever it is, have an opportunity, a literal 30-day window to decide. After researching, hopefully people tell them, people in their guild, or, they watch a video of mine or somebody else's, or maybe they've joined a Discord or two and they've had conversations about it. Hopefully these players ask, should I buy the golden ticket for this battle pass so that I can, get access to this Leon skin, which maybe not anymore, I guess. But it makes me feel dirty as a content creator trying to support this game. Billy asks, any leaks on the Hero of the Month for web? As of right now, no. As of right now, no. No leaks. Am I mistaken here? I'm in this conversation. Let's talk about Clash of Worlds. Let's talk about Clash of Worlds and the Q&A that came out just a little bit ago. So, upcoming game mode announcement. Let's see. Let me switch this over. Here we go. So this Q&A was posted 2 hours ago. Today we will tell you more about the upcoming game mode, Clash of Worlds, fortifications, and what you will receive for. So this is going to be a nightmare of a game mode for Facebook and web players. We will manage it just fine. Let's see. If I ever get Cleaver, the beach skins investment might be more worth what I paid for it. Okay, fair enough. They have crossover wars on mobile too, right? So another way newer servers aren't competing at the same level. Yeah, Hero Wars guide, very true. This one's going to stop even half the twins counters out there. I fix it. I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't matter. So you can't think about it like that. I apologize. We got to go back to this. I fix it says, I agree, but is this one skin boost basically an extra 11,000 magic attack, for Lars? Is this one skin boost going to stop even half the twins counters out there? Well, yes and no. First of all, it might stop the current twins counters. It might not stop the current twins counters, but I can guarantee you that they will continue to release new heroes that will make old twins counters obsolete and will create new twins counters. So the answer is both. The answer is yes and no. But the point is like, it's like not being able to all of a sudden level up one of your glyphs. Like, I can't, as a new player, I can't level a glyph from rank 30 to rank 40 because I didn't start the game a week ago. Right? It doesn't matter how much or how little it's going to affect the outcome of a fight or a Lars team on defense or offense. None of that matters. It matters because it's limited time only, and new players starting like on Wednesday from then on, and this will continue with every new super skin that they add, that every hero that gets a super skin, 3 days after the super skin is available, it's no longer available ever again. And like what if I would have joined the game 2 days after Kark's super skin, and now I can never have a fully built Kark. I can never have one because I didn't play during a certain time. That's my point. But you are absolutely right. There's lots of ways to counter Lars, and this will help and hurt him in various lineups. Yeah. Okay, so the upcoming game mode, Clash of Worlds, or COW, the COW activity, the COW game mode. This is the big cross-server PvP mode coming to Hero Wars Facebook and web, and we knew on some level what was going to be happening here. We have the time frame of when the seasons are, right? It's not a one-day thing, it's a multi-day thing, or at least it was. It doubles Nature Boy, it just doubles the one skin. The Moo mode? The Moo mode. I love it, Monta. I meant Clash of Whales. Clash of Whales, okay. The Cow game mode, it's a multi-day guild war that's cross-server, basically. Much larger, much larger. Some of the guild planners, guild war planners across the Hero Wars community have already started to express some concern based on this announcement from a couple of hours ago. And the point that I'm going to get to at the end of this Q&A is, are the rewards worth the effort? Okay, with anything in this game and anything in life, really, the juice has got to be worth the squeeze, right? The juice has got to be worth the squeeze. Otherwise, you know, you just got a crappy fruit, or whatever the analogy is. So here's the thing. You need 60 hero teams and 40 Titan teams to defend. All right, so you have to decide. You have to figure this out. And this is the easy part. You have to pick the 60 best hero teams of your 30-member guild, right? Does this mean that you pull, you know, 5 teams from this individual, 1 team from this individual, 2 teams from this individual, right? You know what I mean? And the 40 Titan teams, that's like one-ish per player, right? Some big whales in your guild can handle maybe 3 or 4 of the Titan teams. Maybe 2 to 3 of the Titan teams. I'm not sure how that all kind of shakes out, right? But the problem is going to be on offense. On offense, there's 150 attacks on offense. 150. Now you compare that with the average guild war, where there's what? There's 15 attacks or 20 attacks or whatever it is. I don't know. 20 and 10. I don't know. Whatever it is. I don't care. Exponentially more attacks on the cow, on the moo mode. The mood, says Billy Ridergood. Exponentially more attacks that you have to manage. Now it is across multiple days, right? 3 hero attacks, 2 Titan attacks for every single guild member. Okay, every single guild member has to attack 5 times. This is incomparable to the Hero Wars mobile version Global Championship. Global Championship is a sweat fest, day in and day out. Very, very difficult. Global Championship on Hero Wars Mobile is going to cause problems for a different reason that the cow mode is going to cause problems for Hero Wars Facebook and web players. Like, this is going to burn out so many war planners in a different way. Managing 150 attacks. For me, I've never accepted this mode in my mind. Would a player's number of available attacks depend on how many teams? Francis, I do not know that. Does the amount of defense teams affect the amount of attacks? I don't think it does. I think that every guild member gets 5 attacks, 3 hero, 2 Titan, no matter what. For some guilds who don't use all attacks now, potentially problematic. Cordy says, according to the new fact, status effects blocked by Nebula or Sebastian do not charge Khorus. Correct. I don't really get the 60-40 math. 30 champions, math doesn't even out unless it's 30 Titans and 40 was a typo. So it's 60-40 based on the total map. And I think it's intentional, CCG. I think it's intentionally trying to be obtuse. I think that's the point. I think that they are planning on some players being able to fill out 5 locations and some players only being able to fill out 1 or 2 locations. Right? A total of 100 Titan teams. I'm sorry, a total of 100 teams on defense compared to, you know, whatever it is, 20 or whatever it is on offense. I'm sorry, on defense on Guild War. What is it? What is it even? I should probably know this better, but I don't even take the time to think about this. I just go with it. So 40. It's 40 on off. I'm sorry. It's 40 attack attempts, right? But that's not how many total you have. It's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's 20. Yeah, it's 20. Astaroth sucks. Yeah. Way to appreciate. Gaming Stand, thank you for adding to the conversation. Big appreciation there. Thank you so much. Keeping track of the fights will be a nightmare. Now, there would be, this is Facebook and web we're talking about here, so we will have infinitely better tracking and logs and everything than mobile ever can hope for. And the Hero Wars Assist plugin, I'm sure, will be expanded to include this. Although you guys know my stance on that, I don't officially support such third-party plugins. Right. So continuing on, let's talk about the, like, you guys can read the Q&A. You don't need me to hold your hand and read the Q&A. You got to take down 2 bridges. One's a Titan bridge, one's a hero bridge. The game rewards is the thing that I've been waiting for the most. And the game rewards is going to determine whether or not guilds will want to be a part of this, or if they will just, take the loss day in and day out. Right? Is it going to be worth the effort to plan for 2 or 3 days or whatever it is? The training involved, is it going to be worth it for guilds that are already busy, or not, whatever, to participate in this thing? And, I would argue that Global Championship does not provide good enough rewards. The Evo books are okay, but they're not like this amazing thing. So what are the big rewards? The number one draw for the cow mode is the trophies that you need to level up your dark and light titans. I'm sorry, totems. Darkness and light totems. The only way to level these totems up without spending emeralds is through collecting trophies by participating and winning in the cow mode. Right? The goods of the cow shop is still being discussed. It's still up in the air. But we can already tell you that the game mode release, the shop will contain Iris and Amira Soulstones, as well as exclusive frames and avatars. After the launch of Clash of Worlds, the store will be supplemented with other unique items. What are these other unique items? Is it more cosmetics? If it's cosmetics, I do not care, right? If it's just bragging right looking frames, like if that's the only reason, then some guilds will collect the championship one or the third place one or whatever, and then potentially never compete in it ever again. Ever again. It's just, it's got to be worth. It's got to be worth going into. Now, the mention of Iris and Amira Soulstones is a big question, and before any of you ask, the answer is I do not know. A concern of myself and other people that have reached out to me is that Iris and Amira Soulstones being mentioned specifically as a shop reward has me thinking that they will not add Iris and Amira Soulstones to Soulstone chests, right? That is these 50 Soulstone chests that you get for playing 28 days in a row, as well as other opportune rewards. Let's see, here we go. Contains 100 Soulstones of your choice, except for Cleaver, Jet, Iris, and Amira. And a lot of people have been asking, why hasn't Iris been added to the Soulstone chest? I think that Iris was supposed to be added based on the past. I think that Iris was supposed to be added to these Soulstone chests at Summerfest. And she wasn't, and we were curious as to why. So I do not know what the plan is, but I did ask in our influencer developer chat room on Hero Wars Facebook and web, the private Discord that we have with the community managers. I did ask, I was like, hey, does the recent cow Q&A suggest that Iris and Amira will never be added to the 50 Soulstone chest or the daily heroic chest, or will the cow shop be the only way to get Iris and Amira Soulstones? And Tanya, community manager Tanya says, we don't have the full info. Sorry about that. We just have the info today that the soul stones will be in the cow shop. I will ask again and inform you on Monday. So we will know on Monday if Iris and Amira will ever be added to the Hero Soulstone chests or the daily Heroic chest option. Aurora gets countered way easier than Astaroth does. I'm feeling pretty good about going pretty strong during Winterfest and getting Iris to Absolute Star back then. Okay. Yeah, Francis, I'm pretty happy with my 5-star. I'm pretty happy with my 5-star Iris. Seems like she's doing her job pretty well. For what I need her for. Now, I'm not fighting 1 million plus teams. Someday I will, and maybe I'll wish I had a stronger Iris. But I have it on good authority that a stronger Iris does not mean a better Iris, right? Let's see. Amira is the hero of the month. Yes. Gaming Stand continuing to add incredible value to the community. Thank you so much. Amira is already in the heroic chest. Oh, is she? Am I dumb? Oh, there's Amira right there. Sure enough. No Iris, though. Interesting. Why? Very interesting. Amira is in there, but not Iris. Wait, did Amira come up before Iris? Am I losing my mind? When did Iris come out? Well, they have cowbells. So they did mention in the post, they did mention that the store will be supplemented with other unique items. They did mention that, right? Amira was after Iris. Yes, Amira came out first. Which is it, guys? Iris came out before I joined. Which is it? Amira was Christmas. Iris was like April. Wait, Iris just came out in like April? Really? Iris was Winterfest on browser, and Amira was spring. So Amira, yeah, I'm pretty sure Amira just came out, right? Yeah, Iris has been around. Yeah, so obviously they're doing something funky with Iris. Is she maybe only in there as the hero of the month? Hero Wars Guide, that's a great point. Because Amira is the hero of the month, maybe next month when she's not the hero of the month, she will no longer be in the chest. Curious. So people have expressed some concern about how long it's going to take to manage the cow. I joined Hero Wars in February. Amira is the only new hero since I joined. Yeah, that seems about right. What did Griff say, Glenn? I demand a Dodge hero that gets an MC Hammer skin. I appreciate you, Griff. You know, my community is amazing. My community is amazing because there's such an amazing variety of knowledge, sense of humor. People that know math, that's the same as knowledge, I guess. I have the best community. Because they know that Astaroth is better than Aurora. Gaming Stand, thanks for stopping by. Have you ever heard of the cow programming language? I have not. Flamewing, I understand that programmers make a ton though. Like I wish that I was a computer science major for like a semester in college before I switched to political science. I wish that I stayed as a computer science major. I was good at math. I promise. I aced linear algebra. Like I was good at math. Now it's just kind of funny. Yeah. I used to be a computer programmer, so yes, I've heard of it. Okay, cool. Cow is a thing. Cow programming is a thing. I love it. I love it. But the thing that we have to keep in mind, wrapping up this conversation about the new cow mood. The thing that we have to keep in mind is all of this is a work in progress, and we cannot get overworked or over emotional about this yet. Yes, we can. I guess we can. I don't care. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Live your life. But we don't know 100% what's happening just yet. Things could change. The thing that I see coming to these big whale guilds, right, that are already spending $1,000 a month or more on the game, You know, they're gonna get the totems. They're gonna get the totems immediately. They're gonna spend a ton of emeralds to level up the totems, and they're gonna try out the cow mood. They're gonna try it out, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is frustrating," or not. You know, they'll revel in it. It'll be great. Everything will be fine. But I foresee a lot of people just spending emeralds to level up the trophies because they don't have anything else to spend emeralds on because they already have all of the pets maxed. They already have all the heroes maxed. They have all of the necessary Ascension heroes maxed, and they're cranking out 2 to 3 level 160 kills a month. And those top end guilds will that are complaining the most about burnout, I should say, will just spend emeralds to level up the totems. Right. It'll be fine. It'll be whatever. I think that it's going to be a fun mode. I think it's going to be, it's going to show who wants to play Hero Wars and who just, wants to do the minimum to get by. I bet Charlie loves math also, but does not mean he's any good at it. Oh, I don't love math. When the rails run out of Titan things to level, this is just the next thing that they can spend all their dough on. Yeah, and that's about the time that they'll add more stuff too. It would be nice to have Emmys to spin on totems. Octopus from the waist down. Listen, we don't need to get into my OnlyFans or the kind of serious work that my bottom half can put in. Like, this is a PG, family-friendly live stream. All right, Griff, let's keep it that way. People with totems that are close to 6-star are going to be delighted that they will suddenly be 12 new totem fragments, severely diluting their chances to get 6 stars. Happy spinning. Yeah, Dwayne, I mean, we can get into... Coco and Misty and I got into an argument yesterday and this morning about bad luck protection for totem fragments. And again, we don't know for sure, but there's a lot of concern around the totem fragments acquisition system. But I still believe, I do firmly still believe that we will get 2 totem fragments in golden tickets every year, plus the Winterfest option from now on. I think that every player that wants to buy the golden ticket will have an opportunity for three totem fragments from now on every year. 3 per year. 3 per year. Let's do some Guild Wars. Sorry, I'm a cheater. Through incredible game knowledge, a little bit of hacking, I've decided to not fight in the war today. We're getting 1,400 points. Our opponents are getting 1,400 points. I'm a big fat cheater. You guys want to see something funny? You guys are talking about Cleaver in the chat. You guys want to see something funny? I mean, not funny, haha. Funny, sad. I got Cleaver for the 3rd time today. 3rd time. I got Cleaver for the 3rd time today on the same account. I don't know what happened. But here we are. Yeah, so Guild Wars, I'm a big fat cheater. We're gonna take the 1,400 points and let's see how things are going. Looks like we're gonna probably finish still in the top 3. That's fine. That's fine. Lucky you. I have no need for 50,000 soul coins. I don't. Gaming Stan, I use Astaroth. I use Astaroth or Kark as tanks. Astaroth or Kark. Yeah, I don't spend emeralds on the chest either. Big waste of time. Big waste of emeralds. I mean, let's fight. Celestible or Raven, are you in the chat? the 152 method that we're trying this week, is that using Helios or not? I keep bouncing back and forth to it, and let's see. Please don't say remove the pen. There's no reason for you guys to weaken your Martha. Let's see. Use the meta team of Isaac, Zhu, Nebula, Kane, Sebastian, Martha. Albus main pet. Start fight on manual. Okay. All right. So we're using the main Osh team. Eight seconds into the fight is when we crank it. Right? 8 seconds in. Am I reading this right, Celeste? I'm going to explain what I mean in just a second, guys. I'm going to explain what I mean in just a second. Yep, you got it. Okay. So here we go. Here's the plan. And we're not actually going to run this, but this is how it works. You guys are very familiar with the Osh, the LOL Osh team, right? So how it works, and I'm going to do a video recording this. They don't ult in the beginning. Jiv, is that so Olympus is the one that came up with this? That's good to know. That's good to know. So our Asgard, one of our Asgard planners, if you want to call him that, Iggy, he's suggesting that we try this strategy today, and I guess it's an Olympus strat, which is kind of cool. So you play manual mode for the first 8 seconds. For the first 8 seconds of the fight, you play manual mode. And you just spam the 5 button to make Isaac spam his ult. Right? Gaming Stan, Astaroth is good enough in 95% of situations. That's why everyone levels him. He's good enough. He's not good. He's not the best, but he's good enough. All right. So the idea is you want to delay Sebastian's ult for a little bit. And then 8 seconds into the fight, 8 seconds in, once you get to those, once the countdown timer ticks to the 1 minute 52 points, then you turn on auto mode and you finish the fight in auto mode. And I'm going to record myself doing this tomorrow or Sunday whenever we get to the 160 Osh. To try it out, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And again, I'm not coming up with this. This is something that our guild is suggesting to us, and I'm guessing, like I said, it comes from somebody else. Just to try it out, just to see if that strategy works out. And last week I did pretty well. I did about 10 million damage without using Sebastian. I used Helios in place of Sebastian last week, so I'm very excited to see how I do this week with Sebastian. Now I'm really trying to push Zhu to red, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get there this week. It might be next week before I can get Zhu to red and have him Ascension tier 5 and all of that. So let's go ahead and do the rest of our Osh fights. And, you know, we can talk about once again, if everybody wants to, we can talk about once again about tanks and which tanks are the best, because that seems to be an ongoing conversation in the chat. But first, let's use my favorite tank. We're going to go with Faceless and Yasmin and Celeste with Albus. We need Kane. And away we go. I've been told to stop building Zhu and put all my effort into Dante. Dante for Osh or Dante for just building? Didn't do great there. That's okay. Let's do ODH with Rufus. ODH with Rufus and who? We've tried this quite a bit. Let's try Dante again. Let's just try Dante again. Let's see. Albus there, and we better go back to Axel to kind of keep some stuff alive a little bit. How's a pet? Dante is better for PvP. Oh, absolutely. Dante is better for PvP than Zhu. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Gives you way more opportunity, way more variety. Though, you know, if the enemy is not using a Martha, Zhu is arguably the best damage dealer you can bring. Sure. Christopher Washington, better late than never. Let's see. Why talk about tanks so much? They're the least important decision out of the 5. As long as you have one, it doesn't matter which. 100% correct, Ben Little. 100% correct. As long as you have a tank, it does not matter. Shouldn't I use Albus? I would if I wasn't being absolutely out-leveled by this level 150. The level 150 Osh is too powerful for most of my teams. He's just too powerful for most of my teams, so it ends up being a non-issue. Pets, Axel. Let's see, we need Merlin, Albus. This is actually Cleaver with Fenris. We're going to give you Biscuit. No, we're going to give you Axel. And you aren't going to get anybody, I guess. No, we'll give you Biscuit. And then you, whoops. We'll give you Axel. And you get Albus. There we go. There we go. On the Karkiasman team, I use Dorian and not Celeste. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I use Dorian on my ODH team, and I'm not sure what else to replace ODH with yet. Yeah. Zol, I think Daredevil's the biggest winner. We talked about it a little bit. Zol, we talked about it a little bit in last night's live stream, but I think Daredevil's the big winner of the 3 on mobile. Like, by far. By far the big winner. And then finally, we're going to use Alvanor, Jorgen, Kai. This doesn't really matter. This doesn't really matter. Maybe Lilith instead. I don't know. Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, I think she'll be usable in a lot more situations. How you been so far today? Any insight about when the new pet will be in the Pet Soulstone boxes? I believe the estimated time for the new pet is September. But that's just what they thought. Nothing firm about when the new pet's coming. There we go. Not a good showing here. Not a good showing here, but that's okay. We're actually really not that far off from defeating the 160. But we are still a good ways. We are still a good ways. Now, I got 9 million damage versus the 160 Osh last week, so I'll easily be able to complete the 10 million damage task here. Right? 2.4 plus 9 is, I believe, more than 10. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Let's see. Raven, do you mean like chat directly that I should pay attention to during the live stream? Is that what you're saying? Sorry. Cormorant. Caffeine doesn't give you energy, it just interferes with you on the... Yeah, I don't like caffeine anymore. I don't like caffeine anymore. Should you save this team for 160 so you get 200 damage either way? You should save this team for 160. No, because we're trying to do as much damage to the 150 without our whales using their lesser team. Does that make sense, Shelly? We don't want our whales to use their lesser teams on the 150. We want to try to defeat the 150 without using any of our meta teams, and also the whales' extra teams that they've got built up, saving those for lolOSH 160 also. Yeah. Do you have other buffs you could have bought? No, I bought all the buffs. I bought all the buffs that I usually buy. I think the only ones that were left were like I mean, 217, obviously I could have bought more that would have helped potentially, but I don't think that would have mattered. Never use autocorrect, it messes up. Let's see. Perhaps the next pet can be a turtle. Really slow ult, maybe 1 minute 45. But when he does, boost attack of all heroes. Wow. Slow and steady. So that means Ready Player One, basically you have to defeat the enemy. Like that would mean that all fights only last, an hour and 45, 1 minute and 45 seconds instead of the full 2 minutes. That'd be funny. See you, Richard. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by. Cordy stopped buying the buffs. I've been reading that a lot too. I've been reading a lot of people just stop buying the buffs altogether. It's just like a waste of gold. It's marginal. We did a couple of trials, but it's so random with the lolOSH team. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Any chance you can ask developers about being able to reset the Hydras daily? We have so many golden horns. So you can fight the Hydras again multiple times? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Double O, I got nothing. I got nothing additional beyond what we've already discussed in today's stream. Yeah, we're dealing with some kind of encoding issue right now, but it's clearing up. Sorry about the lag. The audio should still be fine, but the video I think is choppy. Nope, everybody's lagging. Everybody's lagging. I bet that somebody else is on a video meeting right now in the house. I bet that's the case. Okay. Though I wish there was a way to fix this. I'm not sure how. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Consider turn down video settings. Satus, you should. Marcus is a decent enough tank for lolOSH. I just don't have him leveled up that high. Should have him leveled up that high. All right. So let's kind of wrap the live stream up a little bit by talking about Khorus today. I spent a little bit of time trying to find some data around Khorus from high level guilds. One of the most powerful guilds in the game, the God Eaters. Rank Dog. He's a frequent member of the community. He five times in the Grand Arena. He reached out to me and he told me about, there's a couple of teams that he is struggling with, particularly in Grand Arena. Okay, and we've kind of thought about this as one of Khorus's good opportunities before he released, but we haven't really talked about it too much, right? Khorus in Grand Arena when enemy teams don't have full pets, right? Because Grand Arena, you know, you can't have a pet on every single, on all 15 heroes. Seems to be bad now. Now it's fine. OBS resolution, bump it a bit, go like... See, I'm nervous about changing settings during the live stream because I don't want it to crash. Yeah, see, I can't change my video output while the stream is active. Oh, it's back now. Okay. Well, hoping for the best. Hoping for the best. Okay. Utilizing Khorus in, you know, certain lineups in Grand Arena is definitely going to be beneficial. And, you know, Rank Dog shared with me, and admittedly this is a Guild War fight, but I'm going to show you this fight real quick. Here we go. Yep. I'm going to show you this fight. This is a Grand Arena fight. Keep in mind, Grand Arena fight, the enemy's missing some of the pets. The team on the left is Spank the Monkey. You guys remember Spank the Monkey, right? You guys remember Spank the Monkey? This team on the right apparently is a difficult team to beat in Grand Arena, right? Maybe not be so difficult in Arena or in Guild Wars once, you know, both players have full pets. But Rank Dog was telling me that he has never been able to consistently beat Admin Manboy, because of this team, because of this defensive lineup, right? And this is a common problem that you hear a lot when you're discussing Grand Arena. And one of the reasons why I don't really care about Grand Arena at all is because of the pet issue and the prevalence of all of these timeout heroes, and you can't counter all of them, that you have a lot of defensive wins because the enemy team can just time you out. Like multiple times they'll time you out. Here's the post fight screen for that. And with the addition of Khorus, Rank Dog was able to defeat this team, and potentially we'll be able to defeat this team consistently anyway now, right? So my thinking is that the purpose of Khorus, and I touched on this a little bit in yesterday's live stream. So if you were in yesterday's live stream, then you kind of know where I'm going here. Is he's increasing the chance for you to win against certain control lineups. This isn't going to make Twins teams and ODH teams and strictly Mage teams. This is not going to make Mage teams automatically great again. Make Mage teams great again. This is not going to, absolutely create this Twins winter where every defending team is using Twins, Sebastian, Aurora, Celeste with Khorus. That's not going to be the case. What is going to happen is a lot of people are going to be using this, their regular lineups, right? And if you watched Olympus's new, I should have shared the link. Where is it? Can't find it. Oh, here it is. Olympus's newest video. You know, and Olympus is, I think, the best team on web, right? I think they're the best guild on web. This video, aside from a giveaway video, it's an entire video discussing how they're using, just various teams against defensive control lineups, specifically a lot using Leon, right? Seems to be a lot of stuff countering. Oh no, we have an ad. Stupid ads. All right, here's another team, another attacking team, and the enemy's using Leon. Here's another enemy team, right, using Leon as well. Isn't necessarily countering these crazy defensive control lineups, but assisting, getting you that last little percent, that last little bit to push through if you were, just barely timing out, or maybe you were having issues with surviving the charm lock that Leon was putting on you, right? I believe that this is the purpose of Khorus. Honestly, missed ODH teams. Yeah. MMTGA, the new manga. Yeah, better than Flexo. Maybe. He have Nebula. Do you have Nebula Max Ascension? That. Yeah. Rank Dog told me a long time ago. He told me a long time ago that Nebula is the first person that you should ascend. The first agility hero that you should ascend. Not Sebastian, not Isaac, but Nebula. So, yeah, his Nebula is A5 for sure. But interestingly enough, a lot of these lines you're seeing the Heidi Iris. You're seeing a chunk of the Osh meta. I love Arachne Tank, by the way. That's good. You know, these players are still using control heroes. Both sides are still using control heroes. Maybe BK 1980 is slow to adapt here. The X-Men Guild, maybe they're slow to implement their own Khorus. Let's take a look here. So they're putting Khorus on Leon, I guess, but not as a team pet. No Khorus on defense here. Yeah. So I guess the point that I'm trying to make, you know, is that this isn't going to magically make mage teams better. This is just going to make it this is going to make every team slightly more effective. You know, how much more effective, I guess, is going to depend on the lineup versus control teams that you may be having trouble with. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know. It's not necessarily a good thing either, but let's see. Use pet summoning. Oh, I gotta summon some pets. Oh, I don't have any. I have no pet summoning eggs. Yikes. I've heard that about Nebula also. Why is ascending Nebula better? Because of the extra skills or because increasing her stats is of greater benefit? So she pushes Sebastian's attack higher, which apparently now he does work with Nebula. He didn't before, but now he does. Andrew still says that he doesn't work with Nebula, or she doesn't. That Sebastian and Nebula don't work together, but Andrew has been wrong before, I guess. I don't know. The higher physical attack is better than ascending Sebastian's, you know, level to get him to a higher physical attack. I don't really know. I don't really know. Plus the bonus equilibrium as she spams her ult also is a reason why. Horus Severo. Zard Magistrus. I'm over here casting spells. Oh, guys, I'm going to talk to you about what I've been doing a little bit before this. Let me do this. Those are tyrants, priests. Please don't let them complete the ritual. If they do, yet another raven will succumb to the mage's wicked spells. They're doomed. Let's rock these fools real quick, and I'm not even gonna change pets. It doesn't even matter. These guys are so weak. So yesterday or the day before, they released the new Hogwarts Legacy trailer. Hogwarts Legacy is the single-player Harry Potter game. It's an RPG game that's coming to all platforms in February, I believe. I was kind of sad, you know, last month or the month before they announced that it was not going to be a multiplayer game anymore. It was just going to be a single-player game. But let's see. I wish I could say the same about myself. What about the Raven you mentioned before? Khorus, he's a fighter, that one, but even he couldn't do it alone. Khorus has become a legend, no less. He possesses an unbelievable magical power and wisdom. Unbelievable talking so much that his talent and skill brought a dark sorcerer to these lands. Yeah, you guys have all seen this. Okay. So, here it is. Here it is. Check this out. Check this out. This is so cool. Let me mute it. So the collector's edition, of the Hogwarts Legacy game comes with this book and a wand. It comes with a book and a wand, and the wand floats on the book. How cool is that? It's a dumb thing. It's a dumb collector's edition reward that, you know, it's $300 for this. $300 for this and everything else that comes with the big one, the big collector's edition version of the game. But it'll probably be like $500, $600 on eBay. I don't know. I just thought that was pretty cool. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it. I like Harry Potter a lot. For those of you that don't know, big. I don't want to call myself a Potterhead because there's definitely people that know way more about Harry Potter and the world of the wizarding world and all of that. It's just a magnet. Yeah, I know it's just a magnet. I know it's just a magnet. The game is it looks like a lot of fun. I'm really disappointed that it's not an MMORPG, a massive multiplayer online role-playing game like World of Warcraft or something like that. Like, I really would have appreciated something like that. But a single player game is going to be fun too. Single player game will be fun too. Get a lot of time into it. There's going to be a lot of additions to it. I can't wait. I'm going to play it. I'm probably going to do some content about it. Not on this channel, but probably on Void Operator. I'll do some content on there. It's just a model. Yeah. It's a waste of money. It probably costs $12 to make. Probably costs $12 to make. Could probably make it myself. I bet you can try to build it. It will be fun. I mean, yeah, I could probably buy like a Harry Potter book and build one. In fact, I could probably pay a buddy of mine that does 3D modeling and printing to make one. I could probably go on Amazon and find a floating something lamp or something, floating globe desk stand thing. I could probably find that and then gut it and then have it built into some 3D modeled something. It's called science. Can't the makers make a strategy book for Hero Wars? Yeah, they've made some videos. They've made some strategy videos. But that's why I started Hero Wars Central, because they didn't provide any information. Khorus Soulstones are in Raven's Hoard now, from what I've heard. I do not believe you. I do not believe you, Christopher Washington. I would love to see some proof. Historically, that's not been the case. But if it is, it's definitely worth buying those over Khorus then, for sure. You can probably find all that tips on YouTube. I could probably just spend $300 and buy the collector's edition and not spend 5 to 20 hours building and painting and designing it, That's probably what I'll do. This is going to sound silly to some people, but I value my time at a lot. A screenshot or vid would be nice. Yeah, I think that if that does end up being the case, if you can get Khorus Soulstones out of the Raven's Hoard, I think that is what everybody should be spending their currency on. Did I just lose that fight because I'm not paying attention? No, I didn't. Okay. Time is money. I'm not saying I'm worth like $100 an hour or anything like that, but it takes a lot for me to get out of bed. Let's just Let's just get there. Will Charlie ever level up as Dante? Listen, some guy. My Dante is level 130. He has all blue artifacts. My Dante's pretty strong already. He doesn't have any of his skins leveled is the problem. No skins. When they sent us 500 particles and 3 portal charges, they wrote that in their apology. Oh, they did? I did not read it. I think I saw that Misty made a video about it. Maybe I'll browse that real quick and see if it's on there. Or if somebody wants to send me a screenshot of the letter if you haven't opened it yet. Come on. Load. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Hi, we've updated the Raven's Vault and stocked it with other pet stones. Now it has stones for Khorus. We apologize for the delay with the stones. Please accept these resources and continue our journey. So this is just saying that the stones in the shop are now Khorus stones. It's not saying Khorus soul stones are in the Raven's Hoard. It's saying that all of these stones are Khorus's stones. I think that they meant the appropriate pet stones. Yeah. Charlie's Kark finishes Dante like that. No. Yusuf, Charlie's Kark finishes Dante about 7% of the time. Pair him with an AP hero and he'll do a lot of damage. Yep. I also don't believe it either. Personally, I'm buying additional items from the shop instead. Yep. I'm going to try to push for a 4-star at least, and then I'll just get his soul stones naturally. It'll be fine. Yeah, Christopher, I don't mean to tell you that you're outright wrong. If we had proof, I would definitely be shouting that from the rooftops, because that definitely changes what you should be spending your freed soul currency on. If that were the case. Ooh, let's fight this Twins team. They were quick to fix the raisin shop. They should have fixed it before it launched, though. Yusuf, the stones during the Great Storm are less expensive than they are now. Is Discord down? Nope. Discord seems to be fine. The Khorus Direct Evolution purchases are by far the best value anyway. Yeah, it's just hard to get there without spending, 120 or whatever it is emeralds. It's really hard to get there without spending a ton of emeralds. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice to have a 4-star one without having to, basically spend anything on it. Aside from just, what I spend normally in a day anyway. Oh, man. I'm so far. I was really hoping to be closer to a red Jew by now. Big sad. Big sad. Let's continue and beating up on the Twins. Charlie, you missed. I said my Dante is 172, but still love you, man. Oh, I appreciate that. Your Dante would probably wreck my team. That's enough. We'll take it. Okay. And use pet summoning. We will when we finish that. Finish playing our dailies a little bit later today. Excuse me. Who should I level next for lolOSH? Seb or Isaac? Isaac always. I'm leveling... Of the 5 Osh heroes, I'm leveling Sebastian last. Because he already does enough of what I need. You know, get him... You need all of them, right? But... No news yet, Zol. No news. I'll check right now. No. Nothing yet. No tasks for the Synergy event yet. Yeah. All right. Let's wrap things up. Good live stream today. All in all, I think that we've got some problems ahead of us in Hero Wars, but that just seems like a regular day, every day of the week. People are going to quit over stupid reasons. You know, who's got the best tank? Our pet's important. I don't know. Should totems be bad luck protected in a better way? Who knows? Who knows? Giveaway. Oh, yeah. Don't forget the giveaway is live. Giveaway the sweepstakes for portal charges. That's in the... Leave a comment on the video linked in the description. I've posted it all over the place. I've posted it on my channel. I've posted it in every Discord. I posted it on the official Hero Wars community page. Or have I? I'll share it over there. We'll definitely reshare it, but we'll draw the names for the sweepstakes on Monday's live stream. Again, we're going to give away the legendary gift that has the 3 portal charges, the 500,000 gold, and the bottles of energy. We're going to give those away. But like I said, look for those on Monday. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have not already. Not on this video, Steve, but on the one that's linked in the comment section. I'm sorry, linked in the description. Linked in the description. It says sweepstakes, and then there's the YouTube video that you should leave a comment on. And we will draw names. We will draw comments at random on Monday's live stream. ×4 Emerald sale this weekend. I think Zol, I think we're gonna get one. I think we're gonna get one at least for one slot. No, don't leave the ID. Don't worry about the ID. I'll have to contact you after. If you leave IDs, the comment may get deleted because YouTube doesn't like people leaving personal information. Which I don't know why Hero Wars Facebook does that, but is what it is, I guess. We're going to be back on Monday. Live streams at 12 p.m. on Monday. That's 5 p.m. UTC for those of you not living in the United States. Guys, please don't add to the population unless you're trying, and then if you are, please get after it. Good luck. Have a great weekend. Don't subtract from the population. Try to stay out of the newspaper, the hospital, and the jail, but if you find yourself in jail, establish dominance quickly. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.